This is the post-game media session for the first round NCAA playoff game in the women's soccer championships between Amherst College and SUNY New Paltz, with Amherst advancing with a 2-0 victory. Joining us for the session is head coach Jen Hughes. Coach, can you please identify the two ladies on your both sides?
Yeah, here with me is senior striker Patience Coombe and senior goalkeeper Mika Fisher.
And she scored the first goal, right?
She did, yeah.
The 1-0 goal.
Yep.
I know we usually don't do it this way, but can you tell us what happened on the goal?
Yes. I just remember, I think we had the ball on the left wing, and one of my teammates made a through run and got the ball, and then she made a cross. I just saw the ball coming. I was like, oh, I have to get ahead on it. And I remember I think the ball hit me rather than me hitting the ball, and it just went in the goal.
And it found you and you were able to flick it up in some
Yeah,
corner.
yeah.
And then shortly thereafter it became 2-0. Coach, did the first goal seem to lift whatever pressure there might have been?
Oh, absolutely. That first goal is hugely important. It's such a confidence booster. And I think, getting it's huge, and it allows everyone to kind of relax a little bit and play a little bit looser, more freely. And I think that's what happened. And then we were able to double our lead shortly thereafter.
It looked like at halftime, because first half you had the majority of the possession and a lot of chances, but nothing that really looked like we got this one. What adjustments did you make at halftime to your game plan?
We just talked about, how we need to penetrate a little bit more and be more aggressive to goal, look to get in behind before they dropped and compress the space. And I think we played a little bit more directly in the second half, and we just kept putting pressure on them, and finally we got one to go.
Let's see. I just want to check one stat on something. Maybe they had a grand total of just 2 shots. What was your defense doing to keep you from having to face that many?
Yeah, I think that we have such strong individual talent, especially in our defense, but I think that what really makes our defense so effective is our ability to work collaboratively together and just work as a single organism, really have synergy among our defense and be able to drop in cover and, communicate well, and I think all those things really make us very effective. I mean, their offense was really quite dangerous, and they're very aggressive, running through balls. So I think that, 2 shots does not really, I feel like, convey the aggression and the talent that they had up top. So I feel like even though they only had, and we limited them to 2 shots, that it felt like our defense was a lot more lights out, and their talent was pretty strong. And so we had to be on our game the entire 90 minutes.
I know second half, they came out where they had a little bit more of the ball, and they did manage to get a couple of shots, or at least maneuver around in the box. Was there anything they were doing that changed what you were doing?
Not entirely. I think that they just being down in the latter part of the second half, they just had to throw numbers forward, and so we have to adjust, and momentum shifts throughout the course of the game, and especially in that half. So I think just us being able to respond and be resilient in the face of them having the momentum at some periods of the second half was really important, and being able to stay calm and composed throughout the entire second half.
Okay. Matt, did you have anything?
Going into tomorrow's matchup with Rochester, is there anything any of you guys would point out that you would want to work on or switch up, anything like that, going into this round 2 matchup?
Well, all season long we've talked about focusing on what's right in front of us. We haven't looked ahead to Rochester yet, so we don't have a specific game plan yet, but rest assured we will at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
not gonna divulge any trade secrets, son. You're not gonna divulge any trade secrets.
Of course not. Thank you.
Yeah, I was debating whether I was going to ask the question, but how do you think it would go?
I was gonna ask the question about after halftime. That was my original thing. So I have